We're here at the Michigan Historical Center, where the Michigan Historical Museum has a great new exhibit called Lake Effects. It's an exhibit about Michigan and weather. It opens on Saturday, October 5th, and it will be here until August 24th of next summer. And it's an exhibit about both what weather has done to people living in Michigan and what people in Michigan have done to enjoy the weather and sometimes to try to conquer the weather. When you walk in, the first thing you see is the aerial view of Michigan having a real lake effect experience of a storm coming down from the north. We talk about bad weather here. We talked about when is it warm, but in 1936 was an extraordinary heat wave. Actually, people died because they didn't have air conditioning, they didn't have ways to cool. So probably the worst time of shipwrecks ever for Michigan was 1913, 100 years ago. A storm on the Great Lakes that was basically the same thing as happens with a hurricane. And unusual for Michigan to get something that is that force of winds, but that same force of winds. And but except instead of rain, it was snow and sleet. So the Michigan established the Michigan Weather Service in 1887. And it was part of the Department of Agriculture, which tells you who thought weather was most important in Michigan. And one of the things that really pushes the first law that establishes the National Weather Service is the storms on the Great Lakes, because they were so devastating and they needed to be able to predict better when they might happen. We hope everybody in Michigan will find us online and that a lot of folks will come and see us and enjoy the Michigan weather without getting wet, without getting cold, and without getting too hot.